Get Your Pow Palmation, and it's time for another top 5. Like most Nintendo nerds out there, I love daydreaming and speculating about what we can expect from the big end next. And while it's amazing to see an open world Zelda and Metroid Prime 4 actually happening, there's still loads of games I'd love to see Nintendo make. So I decided to make a list of the top 5 Nintendo games I want made. These games don't necessarily have to be made by Nintendo, but they must be on Nintendo consoles and involve Nintendo in some way. Now, most of these picks aren't very likely to happen, but why bother dreaming if you don't dream big? With all that out of the way, let's get into it. At number 5, we have Banjo 3. Yeah, I might need a better name. I know BanjoKazooie isn't technically Nintendo, but we all know it's where these animals really belong. With Banjo's inclusion in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and being possibly the most hyped character revealed, it's clear that people still love this bear and bird duo. Microsoft and Nintendo have been very chummy lately, and with the Switch's massive success, now seems like the perfect time for the two companies to collab and make this long-awaited sequel. I'd love to see the wacky world of BanjoKazooie in modern glory, and yeah, we're just not gonna count that one. Seeing as Super Mario Odyssey breathed new life into the sandbox-style collectathon, I would love to see the team behind Odyssey work together with Rare to ensure we have a quality game worthy of its predecessors. Also, let's just stick with the classic designs this time around. My number 4 spot goes to a proper Super Mario RPG sequel. I know the original Paper Mario was labeled as a sequel to Mario RPG, but I'm talking about a true sequel. I want to see Square Enix return and be given another crack at the Mario IP. Now, there's several different ways to go about making a new Mario RPG in terms of look and design, but lately I think Square Enix has been killing it with their graphically simple Nintendo exclusives. Games like Bravely Default 2 and Octopath Traveler really embrace a simpler style that just feels so at home on the Nintendo Switch. So for Super Mario RPG 2, I'd love to see it go full 3D while sticking to the game's original look. So basically how the original game would have looked if the 3D models weren't compressed into sprites. We could have returning characters like Mallow, Geno, and Boshi. Heck, maybe even make Booster a party member this time around. Also, seeing as Paper Mario is hardly even an RPG anymore, and the Mario and Luigi series is... yeah. This may be the only way we get a new Mario role-playing game. Number 3 is something I feel nearly every Nintendo and Pokemon fan dreams about, and that's an open-world Pokemon game. This is something that fans have wanted for a long time. And while this seems like the logical next step for the series, the Pokemon brand has grown so big and profitable that it's basically forced to churn out a new mainline game every single year. Open-world games are huge undertakings and take several years to produce, so sadly Game Freak's hands are tied on this one. However, what if rather than make a new mainline Pokemon game, they return to one of my all-time favorite Pokemon spin-offs, Pokemon Colosseum. Creating a new Pokemon Colosseum game in the open-world style would work very well, and would allow a separate studio to work on this game while Game Freak focuses on the mainline titles. This would also please Pokemon fans on multiple levels, as many fans not only want Pokemon to be open-world, but would love to see a return to the Colosseum series. Only problem with this is people might not even play the mainline titles anymore, as this game would just be too good. Who am I kidding? It's Pokemon. People will never stop buying the mainline games, for better or for worse. Now for number 2, I have a game that I think many people are starting to see as a real possibility, and that's a new Mario Kart featuring a massive roster of some of Nintendo's biggest and best IPs. With Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Nintendo started to dip their toe in this idea by allowing Zelda, Animal Crossing, and Splatoon to have characters and tracks in the game. This of course only made fans hungry for more and made us all realize the untapped potential of a Nintendo All-Stars kart. Kirby and friends would feel right at home with their air ride, and allowing Pokemon and medieval warlords to drive cars is the kind of dangerous and reckless fun Mario Kart is all about. I would have each series get their own cup with all 4 tracks based on iconic levels and environments. That's all I'll say for now, as I do plan to make a video detailing what series, characters, and tracks I would like to put in this hypothetical game, so keep an eye out for that in the near future. And my number 1 spot goes to a lesser known racing game, but one of my all-time favorite GameCube titles, and that's a sequel to Kirbys Air Ride. This game was overlooked at launch, but grew to be a cult classic among gamers. While the Air Ride mode was a bit lacking, City Trial is what really pulled me in. I had a blast playing through this mode with my friends, and even in such a small map, it always felt like there was so much to do. So I would expand on City Trial by just adding more of, well, everything. I'd make the maps larger, throw in more collectibles and events, and even give the players multiple maps to explore. Kirbys Air Ride almost seemed ahead of its time, as the City Trial mode is perfectly suited for online play, and if Nintendo fixes their online, this could really give Kirbys Air Ride the love and attention it deserves. The Nintendo Switch is a massive hit, so now I feel is really the time to start experimenting again and giving these lesser known titles another shot. So that's my top 5 Nintendo games I'd love to see made. I know it may be shocking to see me put Kirbys Air Ride 2 above games like an open world Pokemon and Nintendo Kart, but honestly, that's just how good City Trial is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this list, and I'd love to hear all of your thoughts below. Please let me know what games you'd love to see made, as I love discussing all things Nintendo with my fellow nerds. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing so you don't miss a video. Even getting just a single new subscriber always really makes my day. I also do animations if you're into that, but until next time, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. Have a good one.